Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your still pissed off host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Danganronpa Murder Simulator. Anyways, we are going to go to trial.
You've all been waiting for the class trial.
Oh, I've absolutely been waiting for this moment.
You remember
I'm
where
sadly
it is,
Byakuya.
right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
We know where it is.
See you soon.
But yeah, I cannot wait.
But don't you know who the murderer is?
Yes, but in this it isn't really about if you know who the murderer is. That's kind of the thing. Like, it didn't help me to know that Leon murdered in the first trial. Because the story kind of just gets you there. It's all about finding the contradictions in what people say based on the evidence. Ahem, so, is everyone ready or what? To what? Am I blind? Are we missing someone? Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You... Are you serious?
You really don't remember?
Are you being serious?
Come on.
I'm kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nutjob? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. Okie dokie, I'll just go ahead and drag her out kicking and screaming. One moment, please. And just like that, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him.
No! I told him I didn't want to go, but he forced me! I can't believe you drag a girl around! Terrible, you're terrible!
Whew. So, now that everyone's here, right?
Kuma, you're great.
Okay, then, let's hustle into the elevator
You're
and get this show on the
psychopath,
road.
but you're great.
Yeah. I'll see you guys down there in Hell's Basement.
Shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro.
Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. No one had any problems
I
with
wanted
her.
to hug her.
Literally, no one hated her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
Yeah.
And that murderer is one of us.
It pisses me off.
Someone's standing right here. By the way, where's Bay? Oh, there's Bay. Let's talk to the only person that matters.
Shall we go?
Absolutely. Fuck these people. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
Yes.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster, and as soon as everyone was on, the elevator descended. Again. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally... it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? It's redecorated! Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, you're rip-raring to go. Gotta say I don't hate it, not at all. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Everyone find your assigned seats! Next to the deceased. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. We're not saying all this again. A deadly class trial. Would you like to save? Absolutely. God damn it, not again. Okay, set skills. We now have more than one skill.
Vocabulary.
Yeah, we have vocabulary. I think we even have a third one, but I can't remember. Yeah, we have algorithm. Thank you, Chihiro. That was very useful.
Chihiro, your skill will prove most useful in this
increases
case.
the speed of memorizing a statement. So yeah. Okay. So all that's good. Open the e-handbook so we can see our truth bullets. We have 16 truth bullets. So, got quite a bit. Including that lamp, that stain. Like, wherever her handbook is. I do worry.
Locker.
I do worry that you can miss clues. I don't think you actually can.
I wonder if that e-handbook you have that's broken is Chihiro's.
That's what I also wonder.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who
Yeah,
can
we know.
pile- Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon.
Got it. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Okay, so let's see. Our truth bullets this time are The locker room dumbbell. Wow, they're starting us off easy.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep, that seems right.
Yep.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Okay, that's not really a lie, that's a
Bet it was
question.
an iron pipe.
Okay, that one's the lie.
That's the lie.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
Poor Chihiro.
Okay. Oh, at least this time it doesn't fucking do that.
It appears it was.
Hold on, guys. I gotta...
According to the Monokuma file, what kind of
There we go.
I bet it was an
That
Iron
one.
pipe. Interesting.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Poor Chihiro.
Yeah, this is the problem with this, where it's just like,
What kind of blunt? I bet it was an
That one. Now.
Gotcha. No, that's wrong! Break!
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood. And there was nothing
And it's
else
a
at the
pretty
scene that
big
could have
dumbbell,
caused that
too.
kind
You have to be
of
pretty
injury.
strong to pick it up.
And the wound
Well, I mean, I guess it
on
could be
his
like
head is
1
consistent
pound
with the
weight,
shape
so...
of the dumbbell.
Yep.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Well, of course. Why wouldn't you look at the fucking head wound of the person you're trying to find the killer of?
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Fucking no, I wouldn't, but you're gonna make me anyways. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines, so think of them as obstacles. There's a way to keep the white noise from getting in your way. Press the right mouse button to attach the silencer, which can shoot the white noise down. If you shoot a remark with the silencer, the time limit will decrease. Oh my fucking god.
Fuck.
Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, it won't matter. Well, we're not, so... Okay. So I've got to keep an eye on... A is... Okay. Genocide Jack case file. So let's watch for white noise.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
Ah, I see.
Short. Case
Seriously?
closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
That's the wrong one.
So, speaking of Genocide Jack, I don't know who that is.
Ah, this one's gonna hurt. The thing Biaki showed me in the archive, one look at that and anyone would be convinced. He shows it was the work of Genocide Jack.
The culprit is Genocide Jack.
I think it's the next one.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
Uh,
That's impossible.
There's no proof for it. That's the one you want.
Why?
yeah, hold on.
What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
You piece of shit.
Hey, so
Ah!
Genocide Jack. I don't know who that is.
Try to click the end of it.
Yeah, hold on.
The culprit is Case closed.
But that's impossible.
Why? What makes it...
Well, I mean, come on. There's just no proof for it.
No, it's wrong.
See, here's the... This is where me knowing the case does.
Might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police
Which
put
wasn't
together
there and
about
you
the
didn't have,
Genocide
but-
Jack case.
How did you get this?
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now. More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack
That
case.
is true. There are
Yep.
two.
The first
You think this
is
would
that
be
a
the
bloody
final
message
case.
is found written at
Yeah,
the scene
nope.
of every murder.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Let's be fair.
You're
The only
looking.
thing, the
You're
only
looking
thing,
at me, aren't you?
yeah,
More
the only thing that he
is
thinks
the
about is
other
breasts.
characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
The other characteristic of every Genocide Jack case, which the world at large doesn't know, if I'm not mistaken, it had to do with the positioning of the body.
The positioning of the body.
Yep, how the victim was positioned.
Apparently, in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
And Byakuya.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes,
That is what he's saying.
it's Toko.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
No, absolutely no. He's so deadpan about it. Just like there's not even emotion behind it. Wow.
Okay, wait, hold on a sec.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a bit confused here.
That's like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
You'd probably be surprised.
Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes and no.
Another riddle. Man, why has this gotta be so complicated?
Because it's fucking,
Yeah.
Byakuya, Togami. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not be Toko. It's not that she's one person, she's multiple people.
Split personality.
Yep. Hangman's Gambit.
S. P.
No, it's S something. Oh, I know what it is.
I don't know this word.
Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. It's a Z. I was thinking it was an S.
Schizophrenic.
No.
No.
Come on.
Shih Tzu.
No. Where's the... Maybe I don't know this word either. Determine what your actions are.
What word is it?
I thought it was schism. S-C-H-I-Z-M. So it should be an M, but no ism. No M is appearing. So I'm just like, what? I mean, I can try the O.
Now I understand.
What?
That's right.
Schizo.
Is
Then-
it because Genocide Jack has a
How are
split
we supposed to know that word?
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Multiple personality.
But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Also true.
Could be.
The one thing that shows Toko could have a split personality is her behavior change.
Yeah.
Just
You're
obviously.
talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's
Yep.
right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
That. Yeah, we get it. Hit her head real hard. Yep. Acting really weird.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Absolutely.
Assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can't handle blood, and one that obviously can.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
I mean, basically.
Hmm.
I won't let Genocide Jack have control. Yep, that'd be it.
Yeah.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
What?
Yep.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How? Yeah. How can you know all this?
Because I have the
I
file.
do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation. She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Which means he knows
That
about it.
trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right,
Nope.
Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic
I feel so bad for her.
fairy tale.
Oh, man.
Like, he is just a piece of
Besides,
shit.
You broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise,
Yep, she did say she couldn't keep the promise.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was the whole
God.
thing behind
That's
this.
the only reason I promised.
how many times do I have to tell you? I never said that, but you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I love the fact that I can click A at certain times and interrupt people. Because
Well,
it's
the
great.
opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
Yep,
Person, you don't.
yep. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed from across the courtroom, but in the next second...
Well, hello there. Is it me you were hoping to see?
What the heck?
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
I prefer Genocide Show, which was the abridged name. It was better.
Toko, what happened to you?
Not Toko. That's a loser name. And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
I don't think you can turn a blind eye to that fault. I mean, I guess you
Why?
could after you blind them. I love this character.
So intense.
Very true.
They say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yep, she's a Yandere.
The world is composed
Well, sort of.
a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane. All of this is insane.
Jill, can I ask you a question?
No.
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town.
Like, seriously. I mean, they let me come and they let me bring you all in here. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
I can't tell when this character's serious.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Yes, seriously?
Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Yeah, but it could not be about that.
Very, very interesting.
I swear.
As much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
God.
I love the fact I feel like her voice is familiar to me.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
I'll believe her.
I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about it. Time to argue. Status of the dead body.
It wasn't scissors.
But I didn't kill anyone.
You
Yep.
say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What
No,
more
that's
proof
wrong.
do we need? Give it up. You killed her.
Oh, well, that was the wrong button.
Okay, so it was that last one.
Yeah.
You say that, but
Perhaps if you had an
An alibi.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof do we need?
Did it work?
No, it said it was wrong.
Oh.
Give
What?
it up. You killed her.
The only other one that was a lie was she didn't kill anyone.
Let me check the evidence. Hold on. Status of the dead body. Yeah, that should be it. God damn it.
Shoot.
Oh no, it must have been... Wait, what? So that was right. It just didn't give it to me.
you say that.
Why? What?
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof?
God damn it.
I keep missing because that damn thing. Oh, I get time for doing that too.
Oh,
That's cool.
that's nice.
Give it up. You killed her.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of...
perhaps if you had an alibi.
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to the modus operandi matches.
There we go. That time it
That
worked.
time's worked. What the fuck?
Alright, whatever. Well, regardless, it finally worked. No, that's wrong.
Of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's
That
a
is not what I
similarities
wanted you to
between the
say.
Genocide Jack cases
Yeah,
and
No,
this
he-
cord.
Yeah.
Huh? How's it any different?
Oh, you don't know? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things. Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
I understand that.
This is no creation of mine.
Is that
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more
the
sense.
one show reference?
No.
There
Oh,
are
it's not?
two clear differences between the
Kitchen
Genocide
Nightmares?
Jack
No.
cases and this
I mean, yes, but also no.
So it's a
Specifically,
copycat.
yeah. It's the sauce that we use on pasta. Like you buy at the store. It's like shitty pasta sauce.
Yeah, I know.
There's one clear difference between the murders. In the photos of every other case, look at the neck and stomach.
They're
You'll see a
scissors.
clear difference. I got half a heart back.
The cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way. According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Yep.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's
Absolutely.
one more conflicting detail.
That's right. In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Pesto sauce? Okay.
Stop comparing killing people to cooking?
No.
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
Absolutely. The second difference is related to how it was suspended.
Yeah, it was the cord.
Yep. And we're back to full health.
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrist.
Extension cord.
Well, it wasn't a rope.
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them.
It was
More
scissors.
fucking scissors.
Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
It's always
And
scissors.
guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Yeah, Makoto.
Big Mac, there's actually one more difference.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Pattern?
Oh, there's a pattern, all right.
And it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
God.
Let's see. There's a
I
pattern
hate you,
surrounding the
but-
Genocide Jack victims. If you look at the names of every victim.
I got it! Is
Well,
it because...
All of them were
Chihiro
guys
was a
in
girl?
Yeah.
the kill thing.
Right on the money.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
They were all guys.
They're all men. Ken, Tetsuhiro, Shoujo. They're all men.
They were all guys?
That's right. The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men.
She almost killed Byakuya.
Probably.
I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
Actually, probably.
What's wrong with you?
I can't help it. I'm just a full throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie
Oh.
side of me just hates it.
No, it's more. She specifically likes some yaoi.
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam.
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of a woman.
Well, at least the girls don't have to be worried about her.
Your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Lolly car!
Lowly, cur,
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect.
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah, you fucking dumbasses. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll come back next time and see if we can even complete this damn trial. We probably won't. Until then, remember the future is very uncertain. But what is certain is, none of this is certain. Also, you guys are awesome. And there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.